rearranging going on here. It is November. This is Veterans Day month. Salute to all the veterans that I know, that I smoke with, that I work with. Um, my family members that are veterans. I appreciate you. Um, Today we're missing a public figure, but it's okay. So today we have Whiskey Tango Charlie. We got Buster, and we got RTB Cigar.
TB.
RT going on. How y'all doing?
Doing
Good,
well,
man,
brother.
good,
Doing
man.
well.
Thank you for letting me join y'all. I appreciate it.
Welcome, you welcome. So like I said, we doing a little last minute changing up here. We're missing our public figure, Mr. Brian Huff, better known as Beef.
Hey.
Still love you, bro. Uh, just to be clear, we had a major election yesterday. Didn't quite turn out the way we wanted it to, but yet still, everybody know what he's done for the city. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. You've been a great mayor the last 16 years, and I'm just gonna put this out there and I'm gonna put it in the atmosphere. I don't think Mr. Moore gonna make it that much from the feedback I'm already getting.
Charlie, how's it going, man?
Man, boys, I'm telling you, record heat today.
Record heat today.
Is it not something?
Hey, yeah, because last week it was freezing cold. This week it's
I mean,
toasty hot.
Halloween night, yeah, it was like I didn't
Yeah.
even want to be out, but here we are, and I don't think it's gonna last, right?
Oh
It's
no.
gonna cool right back
Oh
off.
yeah, it's gonna cool off. I think the cold front's coming in.
I don't care
So-
about the cold weather. The cooler is fine. It's a little bit warm, but anyway, um, what a day, man!
Yeah, beautiful out here.
What a week it's been.
Yes.
This is only Wednesday. I think it's still Wednesday,
It's
right?
still Wednesday, man, but November's half over.
Yeah.
Almost half over. So
I got like half of my face is still in a mess. So I had to go spend about an hour in the dental torture chair this morning at 8 a.m. Yes, how to start your day off with that. So yeah, that was no fun. So
Right.
this and soaking a little bourbon back here in that soreness, yeah,
I'll clear it out.
that's a good
Well,
thing.
I went a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
Dentist.
dentist, start the process. So I was told I needed two root canals, one on each side of my mouth.
Okay.
So you know how they put the little valves in your down in the root to measure the root?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still got a piece of one in my tooth.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
No. Oh.
That's a negative on that one. Ghost Rider.
She was like, "Oh, it's not gonna bother you. It should be okay." I'm good with it.
Okay.
So now I got to go have the other side done, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. You know, I I've heard it's hell getting old.
You ain't old. Yeah.
When you start turning them the clock on the big numbers, stuff start changing.
Yeah.
Stuff start coming apart, start hurting more. You know, I just turned 50. I'm gonna be 51.
You ain't old.
You are 38 lives.
Lie.
Lies you
That's
said.
a lie.
Yeah.
You see the look on my face. Like, what did you just say? Lies.
You better move for lightning strike.
Scandals.
But anyway,
Well,
so I was eating, and I kind of bit down on something that didn't feel right, and so I kind of like took it out of my mouth. It was the damn feeling out of my tooth.
Mm.
So now the back half of my tooth is missing.
Mm.
So yeah, I think I need to call it.
Yeah, you can call something in Jesus too.
I said that when I bit down.
yep.
Yeah.
What we drinking, man? What we drinking?
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my gosh. So I love it when I come in. I really don't know, but they say ask Sierra. Sierra, what are we sipping on today? Southern Star Double Rye.
Wow.
And this is not a stranger to us. We've done this
Mm-hmm.
had it before.
multiple times.
The double rye?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we're very familiar with the Southern Star products. Um, I was just up there the other week, a couple weeks ago. They had the special release I was telling you guys
Yeah.
about.
The
So
Panthers.
the Panther barrel pick they
Mhm.
did, big hit. It's but that's the other. That's not the rye. This is the double rye. This is two ryes. He has two ryes that he puts together. The one rye is a traditional like 95.5 rye blend, and the other one he still will not tell. He won't even slip me the information on it. It's a
Okay.
rye whiskey.
Uh-huh.
There's two rye whiskeys that go together to make this, and it's just delightful. The one key thing about this double rye product, all of them, I think all of them, he earmarks it. So this is one cool thing about Southern. They're about giving back to the communities and stuff, doing things. There's a portion of the profits of all the double rye products goes back to the Purple Heart Home program.
Oh, sweet.
So
Purple Heart?
the Purple
Yeah.
Heart program.
Yeah, okay.
And so they give back to that, and they host every year annually. They host a big gathering up there at the distillery for those folks to come, and people come there. So anyway, it's a great rye whiskey.
That facility up there is
Yeah.
nice.
Now
And-
where is it?
Statesville.
Statesville. Okay.
What and the additions they put on since
Oh,
we've
yeah.
been there is blows my mind. So we were up there. Troy and I spent the day up there when they had the release a couple of weeks ago, and we'd not. I've been there a couple of times since our trip.
Uh-huh.
I took you guys up there, but now there's the Rick House they were just starting is up. There's another Rick House is full, and they've got I don't know how many barrels of whiskey, and then they have the big event center that they built, which is like a big barn.
Up on the hill. The one they built up
Yeah.
on the hill.
Well, no, even that. So the Rick House, the event center. I mean, they are really, and they're just. So now they're up to. I was talking to the guys up there. They run 364 days a year now.
Mm-hmm.
363 days. Sorry, 363 days a year, 24 hours.
Yeah.
They're pumping out the product, and they've expanded. You wouldn't even believe. You remember the big vats that we walked up
Yeah.
by the thing at the big vats? Well, they have, I believe, doubled, if not tripled, the number of those big fermentation vats.
Oh my God.
So they have expanded. So
Oh my God.
anyway, this is a great rye whiskey. It's smooth. I mean, what do you get on it?
No,
You're getting a good sip of it.
I've gotten a good sip, but I haven't really paid attention to it.
Yeah.
So my next sip, I'm gonna really pay attention.
Oh, you got the shocking palate.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, yeah, because I really like rye, RYE. But I was concerned, and the question was, what made it a double? And you just explained that.
it's a 2-2. So they didn't double. It's not double barrel like sometimes you read that double oaked or double.
Uh-huh.
You think, okay, well they took that rye and they put it in another cask and finished it again. No, this is two different ryes, so,
Blended.
and they blend it together. They don't give any of the information about the percentages, but it's okay. Good stuff. And this one is what's the print? This was
This
90,
80.
88,
88. Is that 88? Got my glasses right
Yeah.
here. I tell you the
88
truth.
proof. So it is a very approachable.
It's reminded me, a friend of mine used to be like, man, that thing got some legs on it.
Got legs on.
Got some legs on it.
Yeah.
Not thick.
Well, this is one that Carol Lee can actually drink.
She loves it. So this is
Carol Lee is a rye drinker, so she likes Southern Star Double
Yeah.
Rye. She likes it. She can actually feel her legs. You know, she don't pass out.
She don't pass out.
And he's saying, "Is that you, Jesus?"
Oh my goodness.
She can drink it.
We're not gonna do my friend like that now.
I'm just done. That's
Why don't you
that's
friend like
hey,
that?
that's Carol Lee. She know I love her. That's my sister.
Okay.
But I tell you, between the first, so this stick, this is what is WW?
This is the Black Star Line War Witch.
Or
War Witch.
War Witch.
My first time having this.
This is a cigar company out of Chicago. The owner of the company and partner, where he is, I know Eric is. Eric is a retired firefighter.
Okay.
I've heard about them. I've smoked a couple of their cigars out of their line. They have the Rosewood, which was one that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to blow Charlie's chest out.
Okay.
So, the Rosewood is Maduro.
well, if you would have said when just the name alone, I'll say this: War Witch. The name alone would have said, "Uh-oh, here we go." And I would almost would have agreed with that through the first quarter inch of it. I was like, man, this bad boy here is getting on with it. But now
Mellow.
it just mellowed out. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one that went from that light up, that harshness to just snap into that smoothness that quick.
Now, Black Star Line, their factory
Mm-hmm.
is the Aganorsa. They use the Aganorsa leaf.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
So do you know more detail about that leaf?
Lot of, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of. You got some Sumatra.
You can go back there. Pretty much you can go back to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the tech-based stuff, you name it, they've got it. Their blending process is really good. They make amazing product. And it will, shout out to James Rouse. He's the one who pretty much spearhead over everything. He's the one, he would make basically the face back once he goes out and things, move the thing up. A lot of the product is just for the palate. And some of that, when you smoke it, you start feeling and tasting different things. And it's made very well. So, and like you said, what's changed. Now, I will say sometimes when changes happen based on how you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes based on how you like, you can get it straight, hit the nose or hit the face, and then once you get past that quarter of an inch per inch, and the leaves themselves, when you're hot boxing it, it starts cooking. Start getting all the flavors, feel it on the line and the wrap itself.
Right.
So that may be one thing where you got hit with that first hit, that first burst, like just out of the way you light it, as you look at it, like it's holding, and all you gonna knock it off.
Yeah, that's a beautiful ash.
Well, I went ahead.
It's great construction.
I went ahead and popped mine off, but you know what? When you said that, I probably over toasted it. I probably overheated the lighter. I thought when I did, I was like, man, I think I put a little bit extra heat on this one. So
It happens when you're dealing with a great product. That doesn't destroy the product.
that's right.
And like I said, they do a great job.
They have
Yeah.
Dion, right? They have Dion.
They're- yeah.
So you know the
I think I want to say
so the War Witch, as the name was implied. I wouldn't think and I'm just basing on the if my eyes look at the color of this, I wouldn't be like thinking it's going to be that strong of a cigar. I'm not looking at it's a light wrapper,
Uh-huh. So it's
and
Connecticut.
then I don't see like big heavy veins in the leaf and all that kind of stuff.
Well constructed.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Well
real
constructed
smooth,
cigar.
and it's got the that's the box press, right? Sort of it's a square to it. It's
Yeah.
not round.
It's got edges.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that this is the Woolwich, and then there's a Rosewood.
Rose.
That's Maduro.
Maduro.
Are there any?
Huh?
they do have
So possibly a Maduro and Connecticut Woolwich.
yeah, the thing about Connecticut, it's when it first came out, it was definitely not your average.
It's
When
not.
Right, because
somebody
this.
usually smoking Connecticut, you're thinking it's not gonna hold up, not gonna give you flavor.
Right.
Maybe um, you can still smoke this to a retro hill and still get your flavors out of the cigar and stuff. Smoothness, it's not a heavy body to it, but it's not one of the ones you're looking for your mom and pop's Connecticut that's really light.
Saying it.
This is not it.
Okay.
This isn't something that like a lot of times you get some Connecticut's that don't have the flavor profile, no spice or anything, and it's just kind of like smoking air.
Right.
Where that's just not gonna be.
So
Right.
this one, to me, breaks rules. It does look like a light cigar, Connecticut traditional, but it's not. A little bit stronger than that, which I'm enjoying. Because smoking Connecticut for me is like smoking cardboard.
Right.
I'm getting nothing out of it.
Well, and there again, when you're going from flavor, when your palate starts to change,
Uh-huh.
and what I call a crossover cigar, this one, I wouldn't, I wouldn't tell anybody to use this as a first crossover cigar
Right.
because it's a little too strong.
Uh-huh. Agreed.
Uh, crossover cigar, you're talking Macanudo White,
Cashmere, maybe?
maybe Cashmere,
Uh-huh.
and the Espinosa Prima. Those are good, and Knuckle Sandwich, Connecticut.
Okay.
Those are good crossover cigars.
Okay.
Yeah, Thermal Champagne.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are good crossover
All right.
cigars. Yeah. This one, I wouldn't recommend.
Okay. That's good. That's good for me to know.
Yeah.
Very good information.
Yeah.
So,
And this is not. This is a smaller. I guess maybe because of the squareness of it, but it's not as big ring gauges.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Right. It's kind of small.
Especially that Toro.
Very good. Very good. And goes well with this Southern Star Double Rye
Oh my goodness.
that we have right here in stock.
Yeah.
121 East Charlotte Avenue, Mount Holly,
Yeah.
Smoking Barrel, the epicenter of all cigars, right here.
All right. I've got some trivia for y'all.
Oh,
I almost wish we were drinking a Heaven Hill today. Today, in history, 27 years ago today, was the biggest. We lost more bourbon in one day than I think in the history of Kentucky. Oh my gosh. Okay? 27 years ago today, the Heaven Hill Distillery burnt to the ground.
oh, that's abuse.
It got caught on fire. There was a big fire, lightning or something to get one of the brick houses. And y'all seen the big pictures of the big
Yeah.
brick house, right? And it jumped from one to the other, and it was something like I believe it was over 100,000 barrels of bourbon up, burnt up. It was the biggest fire. They said they could see fire for miles in Bardstown, Kentucky. The bourbon, and this was before they have what they have now. They have these trenches now that that are around these, but the bourbon started. The things following the bourbon ran down the hill, got into the Kentucky River, and the Kentucky River was on fire. Yeah, that's how bad it was. In 1996, today, and the greatest thing that came out of it is all all of the other distilleries immediately. They could have just let Heaven Hill hang out dry. All of the other distilleries wrapped their arms around Heaven Hill and said, "What can we do to help you?"
Wow.
And it was because of the help of all of the other distilleries. Because, they had to get barrels, they had to
Right.
share, they had to say, "Look, we can help with production," whatever. They all rallied around Heaven Hill Distillery because they were not going to let them go down. So, and that's why they're around today. They rebuilt everything else. But they also, out of that tragedy, there was some safety precautions that happened at the other distilleries that they got containment stuff that so if one was to do that happen now, I don't think it could virtually leak and get to another brick house because of the measures they have in place now that they didn't have.
So they found ways to ground it also. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably found ways to ground each individual location so that if one got struck, it immediately grounded
Yeah.
down. Kind of like they do with homes now.
Right.
Have a ground for home.
Okay, now kind of sound effects.
Yeah, man.
Um, being from that background,
Firefighter, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
when I took my inspection class,
Mm-hmm.
first thing the instructor told us is every page in this book is in this book because of something that happened. Right? And that's what they do. Right? It takes something to happen for somebody to create a prevention of.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
alcohol.
100,000 barrels. I think so. 53 gallon, 53-gallon barrel, 100,000 barrels. That's that's sad.
That's real bad.
Woo.
That's real bad.
That's alcohol.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
All right, RTB.
What's good, man?
Thank you for joining us today. As a brand owner, tell us about your line of cigar. We're not smoking RTB today, unfortunately, but tell us about your products, your brand.
Well, currently right now, you actually here at the land, we have three that are out. Connecticut Blend, which is Aria, Dark Cold, Green Apple Rocky Capital, and then also the San Andreas, that's a fortune. So you have all three. Um, those are the things that are out right now. Had some health issues I had to deal with. Big. Thank you for the check on. But I'm gonna be get back out, doing things again,
Good.
doing some restructuring. I'm looking to really kind of get big or get in January, early in February. We also have my organization that I run that teaches about that month and a tour and competition. So around about that time would be a good time for me during the perspective of everything. I'm really stressing social media stuff coming out now.
Good.
Working on thinking and scoping some new product that we're looking into.
So that was the Barber Pole that we had on podcast with him.
Dark on dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was. That, that I'm a big fan of Barber Poles.
Yeah, I am too.
I
am too.
Go on.
I am
I'm a
too.
big fan of that.
Yeah.
I am too.
No, that
That one, the artwork on the inside, is called the Cross. The artwork in there, you know, like a friend of mine named John Shadow, made art, he is just amazing. That man, what he did. So he did an amazing job with that artwork, and I'm just looking forward to getting again and get time to go, but definitely make sure I'm smart about moves and not move too fast for my body.
and you said the other one, Mezzo Forte.
That's up with
Do
everything.
you know what that is? Do you know what Mezzo Forte is?
So Forte is strong. It's loud. Okay.
Volume. So that's a medium. So it's a medium loud. That's a medium more about
He's
Okay.
coming off his music background. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's a musical thing.
Mezzo Forte is a musical term.
the
Okay.
Connecticut is called the aria. Like
Aria.
yeah. So the only one that doesn't have music term crossroads just because when I was doing this, I was just starting at that factory and I was at the crossroads like trying to figure out what I was gonna do. So if you look on the inside of that, you'll see Robert last name. You'll see a banner with man going from crossroads and the devil standing at the front.
Oh, what's his name?
Robert
Robert Johnson.
Johnson. Robert
Robert
Johnson.
Johnson.
So you know, that would be a crossroads of my life as it is. Trying to figure out the factory, people I have to deal with that was not going to
So these cigars, each one
be.
means something to me. Wow. Wow. That's beautiful.
So this gentleman's got percussion. Like he say he takes drums, drumming too. Yeah. So I'm surprised he doesn't have one out called like I don't know paradiddle.
Oh, no, we're not done yet.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
not done. There's a lot of things we work hard process for different cigars, and those particular things come to me as I smoke the cigar. You know, I don't decide. I don't pre-decide. I smoke the cigars at the bottom of the minute. I have a couple of ideas for when I'm designing it, what I think it should be, but the confirmation of what the name of the cigar comes to me when I smoke.
Gotcha. That's the artistic background right there.
Very artistic.
That's the artistic background company right there.
And my wife doesn't know what she means.
You can't just throw a name out there and say, "Well, I'm gonna build something for that name." No, cigar tells you what it's gonna be. Absolutely.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
What's going on with you, Buster?
Not a whole lot with me, just a whole lot of work and a whole lot of loving. I do want to announce that if you are a master mason, then Monday, November 13th is your night here. That's a Monday. We're closed to the public. All Masons are invited to come for the Masonic Conclave. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be smoking. We're going to have Masonic intercourse together. You don't know what that is, so don't get hung up on intercourse. Masonic intercourse. Now, you must know the Master Mason's password to even get in here. I'm going to be the Tyler at the door. If you don't know what that password is, don't come. I'm not letting you in.
And
It's
Lucas is
fair.
a great bouncer. I'm just saying.
It's fair. I'm not really a physical rough 'em up bouncer. I will call the police on you though. So if you are a Master Mason, you're invited. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors who are Master Masons to come over at 6 o'clock on Monday, November 13th. You're invited. Thank you.
Well, awesome. Awesome.
I'm coming to Concord. I'll tell you right now.
You coming over on Monday? Yeah, okay. So T's gonna come over on Monday, and that would be a prime example of who's getting turned away at the door.
See,
Because T does not know the password.
there. I was gonna say she
I
ain't
don't
no
know the
master.
password.
and you can't get in. Ain't that
You
something?
know,
That's messed. I mean,
I got plenty of Masons in my family,
Mm-hmm.
but
that don't count because I got some too.
They ain't giving up a
I got a
basketball.
bunch of
but
friends.
but hey, and you know, my grandmother was
Most
an
of my
Eastern Star,
That don't
I
matter.
still can't get in.
Can't get in.
but uh, I'll be here on Monday. Anyway, uh, so the 17th, Friday, November 17th, we will have a cut and light here with Carolina Carolina Blue Cigars, and Heather will be here representing Carolina Blue. Um, December 9th, December 9th, I'm going to say it again, December 9th
12-9.
is my event. All I'm going to tell you to do is you need to be here.
What day is that?
It's on a Saturday.
What is happening? What is happening?
What?
My event.
She has billed it as her event. So
All right. I know what that means.
So this is all I'm telling you right now. I'm going to give you a hint. Cigars, drinks, food,
Oh,
and a DJ. That's all I'm going to tell you.
what time is your event start?
My event starts at 7.
7 p.m. No, I'm sorry, December
9th.
December 9th,
Need to be
7
here.
p.m. You need to be here so you can drink, so you can smoke, so you can eat, you can enjoy the DJ, and most importantly, enjoy the best cigar lounge on this side of heaven.
That's it.
I mean, that's it.
You'll be teaching. You won't be able
No,
to come.
you're supposed to be here.
Fair enough.
I'm sitting to represent it.
That works.
Yeah, that's December 1st when we kick off. I end up my
Oh, okay.
yeah. So after December 1st, Friday and Saturday, I'm the man. You will not see me on a Friday and Saturday. Unless you want to come to one of my competitions, you're more than welcome to come to it.
there you go.
You getting geared up, Santa Claus?
Um, yeah. I'm just gonna say y'all fix not. You won't see me till about the first of the year, real soon. You
When's
know,
the first?
this might be it. Actually, yeah, yeah. This might be my last visit with you guys till first year.
We're gonna be doing Santa Claus.
I don't know anything about that. I just know my calendar gets filled up.
We can imagine why.
Okay.
We can imagine why.
Pretty good. I don't need no charcoal.
Well, what's funny is other day at the airport, a guy came through, and I saw him before he actually got through the screening process. So I looked at one of the supervisors. I was like, "Santa's here." She was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Look, there he is." So he he came through. I looked at him. I was like, "Going to work? Going to work?" And he started laughing. Like, bro, you look just like him. But yeah, I mean, and the bad thing is he just cut his beard. He said it was down.
No,
Yeah.
no, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. Thank
So, man, if you had my gut, you'd be dressed now.
yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
I'm trying to lose mine. It's a great idea to lose it, but my wife cooks so well, and she makes the cakes, and she does all that stuff.
Small portion, man. Then lots of water. Work it out.
Somebody, somebody's got to be the tester.
Water in here.
I mean, I have a lot of that. I'm not saying I do it. I'm just telling him with it. Everybody did. I didn't know.
So give you a heads up if you're gonna travel during the holidays. Uh, Sunday, TSA opened a new checkpoint. It is 8 lanes wide.
8 lanes. Wow. Is that in anticipation for the holiday travel?
It was anticipation of Charlotte needs to update.
Okay.
Um, 8 lanes wide, uh, six ASL, which is the automatic screening lanes, which you walk up to the table, you pull your tray out, put your stuff in the tray, you push it on to the conveyor, and it takes off. So we have six of those lanes. We have two of the regular lanes. Uh, my thing is when you do that, you open something new. Make sure you are prepared. Uh, when you're dealing with administration and a tug of war,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't work in your favor.
Okay.
Today was my first day actually on the checkpoint. I actually bid it for that checkpoint, uh, just because I basically did everything else.
Okay.
So I wanted something new. And once everybody get on the same page, it should be fine. But until then, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Uh, I had a powwow with the my supervisor today, and she finally looked at me and said, "T, why are you fussing at me?" I said, "I'm not. I just, I guess that's why I'm not invited to meet with the administrators and the leadership of TSA
Mm-mm.
because I tend to be a little too
Mm-mm.
harsh. They say I'm harsh. They say I'm intimidating.
There's
But
no filter on that.
oh, absolutely not. And I try. I really try.
No, you don't.
I do. I
No,
really
you do
try.
not try.
But
You don't try.
I try to be
Mm.
as professional as possible.
No, I
But
call BS on that one.
what?
No, you are you, and you can't hide you.
I can't. I can't. So when I tell my supervisor, tell him to deal with that, tell him to go play with the stanchions. But once they cross the threshold of the checkpoint, don't worry about our shit. We got this. I probably shouldn't say that.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
probably not.
The
Probably I would
fact that
say
you know
no.
you shouldn't say it, but you say it anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
They they don't ask my opinion too much.
Okay.
It's a weak mind. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
So what now?
No, nothing.
No.
It was a sidebar between me and Santa Claus
I mean,
over here.
okay. If somebody walks up to you and says,
Just remember, he's always watching. Just
Mm.
saying.
I mean, but we have an understanding. Me and Santa have an
Insert makes you
understanding.
good charcoal.
Me and Santa have a perfect understanding.
You'll be a lot of charcoal for that fire pit. Just saying.
Listen, speaking of,
That pit's gonna burn for a while.
speaking of, I had a very interesting conversation last night, and I need to tell y'all what happened yesterday. No, seriously.
Do I need to pour another drink in?
Yeah, we might need to pour another round.
Oh, jeez. Take the wheel.
So yesterday I had court. I had to go to court for work.
Uh-oh.
I ain't trying.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be in court.
I had to go to court for work, and I really wasn't too happy when I left.
Mm.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Because my thing is, you know you're going to the airport. Go through your bag before you get to the airport. If there's something in your bag that's not supposed to go through the airport, take it out. It is so bad. It has gotten so bad that the administrator had to raise the fine for people coming through the airport with loaded weapons.
That's just stupid. That's just stupid.
With that being said, if you go through your bag before you go to the airport, you will catch that. My bag that I take to the gun range never goes through the airport. So what I'm saying is, I had to be in court at 1:30 yesterday. At 1:50, I was walking to my car.
It was that far.
It was like, so I wasn't upset because I didn't have to be at the airport yesterday. I didn't have to deal with no passengers yesterday, whatever. What I'm saying is, check your bags before you, the night before. You know where you're going.
For sure.
My thing is, you walk by at least 10 signs that says no firearms allowed. You see 8 to 10 police officers, and they tell us that we have to tell you once I look at your boarding pass and ID and hand it back to you, no firearms allowed.
But you still bring.
And we still catch them,
Wow.
loaded and unloaded.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
The,
Well,
the fine went from 1,500 to 5,000. That's how bad it got.
Wow.
And depending on the circumstances, it can be higher than that because it's up to 13,000.
I don't even bring that bag out. I'm going to the airport.
I
That bag, that case don't need to come out. I'm going to the airport. Why I need that one? You stay right there.
that case stays in the house.
Okay.
For that part, right?
It stays there when I'm going to the airport.
Yeah, right. Right. You know, in honesty, that should be the 5,000, 13,000, and on top of all that, I think they just revoke their privilege to fly. You're done.
So if you pre, because I have a lot of people that's talking to me about TSA pre-check, you lose that.
You lose your pre-check
You lose your
privileges
pre-check.
if you come through the airport with a loaded or unloaded handgun.
Well, you ought to. It ought to
I
be
agree.
severe.
No, I agree.
If you're
I
that
agree.
dumb and that forgetful or malicious or I don't know, whatever you want to call you,
You feel that
throw
privilege
any
that
name you
won't
want
get
to add to it. That you should be paid a price.
My dad taught me dumb equals expensive. You do dumb things, you're going to end up paying a lot of money somewhere.
Sure.
So do not take your gun to the airport. Don't
Now,
take your gun to there. I don't even work at the airport, and I know that. So
my thing is this: we have people that travel with their weapons all the time,
right.
but they declare their weapons like they're supposed to.
Right. There's a process.
There's a process.
Sure. And I get that. They're the
They're
guys
just
that,
too lazy to declare.
right.
No, they don't even have it in a locked box. It's just in their bag.
Oh, that's dumb.
Oh boy. Right.
They done got away with it before. So they think they can get away with it again.
I'm telling you, it happens. It happens.
Right.
But on the flip side, I did get a phone call last night. A good friend of mine has cut some trees down on his property, and
We got some wood.
we got firewood.
Got firewood.
We got firewood.
We got firewood.
All right, we're going to the hideout. We're gonna light the pit.
So over the next couple months, I'm about fall next week. So we're gonna go pick up firewood and
I cannot believe you told the world that you off next week.
yeah.
So if you need anything done around your house, and
Nope.
you're running around doctor's
Nope.
appointments,
Nope.
somebody watching kids,
No, oh hell no.
anybody to take
No.
care of your
You-
pet,
I know that
next
absolutely
week,
not.
reach out to T.
She'll watch your pet first when she watch your kids.
If you call me at the bar, Smoking Barrel, I'll give you T's number so you can contact her directly.
That gun won't be in a lockbox no more.
Luther,
Exactly right.
you're in trouble, man.
Her phone number is 555
There you go.
5555.
DR 549.
Her
No,
phone number is Washington 239.
that's it. Yes,
Call your
yes,
local
yes,
operator.
yes.
Get in touch with T.
No, not get in touch with T. I ain't watching nobody's kids. Nope, not even my mini me. She going to school. Mini me had to get glasses, so she really looks like me now.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh man.
But I did open the back door to Hideout yesterday, and
What critter said hello? Four critters
Four cats.
for cats.
Oh, Lord.
kittens.
Oh, no.
Oh, one of the cat had kids.
Oh, no.
They out there running around doing
Wait a minute.
wild things.
Hold on. The bad thing is, she had them somewhere else.
They
She
came back.
brought them there.
Oh,
She said, "Time to go home. Come on."
no.
Better you than me.
But you know what? I don't have no snakes. There are no snakes and there are no rats at the Hideout.
Amen for that.
Yeah, ain't mad for that either.
I got
I don't
deer,
do snakes.
possum, raccoons.
I thought you said deer, a beer. Okay, beer. Okay, that's but you said deer.
You know, Gaston County, GTG Gaston County makes sure that, you know,
You got the little people walking around there too.
them raccoons.
The raccoons. They big. They big. They big, and they walk like this. Don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I
You're
see.
exactly
I
right.
see with
You're
my
exactly
own
right.
eyes.
So then, Smoking Barrel Podcast is wrapping up today. We want to thank RTB Ron for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Brother, thank you for joining in with us. We really appreciate you. As always, T Croc in the house. She got her thing going on at the TSA Chronicles. We love you, T. We praying for you, girl.
Why?
We praying for you to
I
stay
pray
out of
for the
jail.
people.
But we don't want you to get arrested over at TSA. We don't want that. Charlie,
Yeah, man.
Santa
my
Claus.
man,
Fun time.
Santa Claus get ready to kick
aka
in the
Santa Beware. He's checking this list, checking it 2 times. Hope you're on a good list.
Kingsford.
Kingsford.
Kingsford Chuckle if you ain't.
Yo,
My-
listen, I'm gonna tell y'all get a chance. Please come in. We got new cigars in the building. We have Black Star Line, which is out of Chicago. We have Blackbird. Miyagi. Miyagi's going to join us in a couple weeks on the podcast.
nice.
He's coming up.
Can I get that?
Of course, we already had RTB.
That bottle.
We already had Legacy in here. We also have Cigar Candy in the building. Um, I'm telling you, we're getting some new stuff in, guys. Y'all have a plethora to choose from.
And T is always working
that?
on. T has her mindset on cigar events to make this place great, to get
All right.
cigars into good guys and good ladies' hands and in their mouths. So T is always on the task. What's up?
All right. And this is brand new to the Smoking Barrel.
What's
Brand
that?
new. What is that?
That deadly?
This is the devil.
Woo! That's that barrel pick.
This is the barrel pick.
Ooh
You see that
wee.
right
I do. Oh, it says whiskey Tango Charlie.
there? This is the barrel pick. So me, Troy, and Brian involved in getting this.
Okay.
Okay.
We went and picked
That's
this.
the barrel pick. Oh,
So it just got Sierra got it today. So this is in the house at the Smoking Barrel. Y'all, this is one of the first places in the state to get it. Like,
sweet.
You need
All
to be
right,
here.
baby.
You crank that up?
You need to be here to experience this.
so yeah, if you've never had, you probably never have had it. This is Alabama. This is the Alabama. We've done it on the podcast. I
Right.
brought in some of my stuff, but this is a barrel pick. This is the real deal.
Absolutely.
And there you go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
baby.
That's for an upcoming show soon.
Yes,
Absolutely.
We're
absolutely.
gonna celebrate with that, and Brian will be here. And
Yeah.
it'll be a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah. Hey, I want to take a point of privilege real quick to thank the staff here at Smoking Barrel, Sierra, the bartenders, the servers, the people that work the door. We want to provide the best customer service each and every time you come into this room. So hats off to all of them. They work hard. We play hard, but we definitely work hard up here at Smoking Barrel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I'm Luther, aka the Riddler, aka Buster. I'm all up in it.
Y'all, thank y'all for joining us. B, B,
We love you,
We
brother.
miss you,
we
man.
love you.
We miss you.
Keep your head up. We got your back. Don't worry about it. 16 years running strong, baby. Don't worry about it. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Remember, we got you. We got you. All right.
What's the best cigar you had today?
Hey, the one I'm having right now with my family